Well, 92greenz34 here again. We also have 6pontiac9 with us. We got another review for you guys today. It's Sparks. And this is like the first energy drink uh, alcohol drink mix that I can remember coming pre-mixed. This one here, unlike the other ones, only contains 6% alcohol by volume. So it's half as much as Tilt or Four Loko. Hopefully that plays out in its favor to make it a lot more drinkable. I mean, they had a lot of opportunity, I think, with these drinks to make them really, really good. But by making them such high alcohol content, it makes for a really cheap drunk, but it kind of destroys the flavor of what could be something really good, you know. And I know that's not really the point of an alcoholic drink. I mean, if you wanted something that is good, you just buy something non-alcoholic, blah blah blah. But that's not really what I want to get at. I think that you can have a nice balance between the two, and hopefully, if this has a good taste to it, we'll have what we're looking for. Um, Can looks like Sparks. It says Sparks on there, just big words. It's orange and aluminum color. It says premium malt beverage with natural flavors, certified color, FD&C yellow number 5. So they mentioned yellow number 5 on every one of these so far that we've reviewed with it, and it also says certified color on all of them that we've reviewed so far. So that must mean something. I don't know why that's important, but it is on all of them. It says contains alcohol and says 6% alcohol by volume. It says contains alcohol. Here's where it says what it says. And that's on all of these so far that I've drank, all this type of drink. Um, Product of the Steel Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. For consumer questions, call this number. You got your government warnings, union made, canned by Ball, www.sparks.com. And then it's just got some little wavy stuff going over the word Sparks. Like I said, this is just a pint can, 16 ounce. So it's smaller, has a smaller mouth. It's the same size as a well, it's a little bigger than a Guinness draft can. It's the same size as the what the hell was it? Can't even think right now. That I think it's well, whatever. I won't.
It's almost the size of an energy drink.
It's the same size as an energy drink, but it's the same size as that Guinness knockoff that I had. That was really good. Hold up a second, John. You tell them what you think of the can.
Well, it does say that yellow number 5, not just anywhere. It's right next to the Sparks label, which is kind of odd because normally they have that in the, the content area where it actually shows it. It just says right underneath Sparks, premium malt beverage with natural flavor, certified color, and contains yellow number 5. It's it's kind of odd that they have it right underneath the Sparks versus
having us somewhere else.
Yeah, where normal cans say contents contains. Like they're pretty proud of that it contains yellow 5.
That's something good to point out.
Yep.
Murphy's, that's what I was looking for. I couldn't draw it, and it's just driving me nuts. But yeah, and by the way, that is a good drink, and it's something I think John should try sometime. But without further ado, let's open it up. This is Sparks. Nice little pop. I don't know what it smells like yet. I don't know what it's gonna smell like. I'm gonna guess either it smells A, citrusy, or B, kind of like a monster smell. I'll give it a smell. Okay, so it actually has kind of a monster smell to it, but it's more banana vanilla-ish, I guess. That's what I'm going to say, from what I could kind of get out of that. I don't smell alcohol. I do not, unlike the other ones, they just drown in alcohol. This smells totally unmolested by alcohol.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't smell like alcohol.
The color is, from what I can see in the can, a similar color to that of Monster, which would be
like a yellowish color.
Which would be a good thing. I mean, I think that would really help that out. And really, I've got my fingers crossed. I really hope this tastes something like that, or Rockstar, or even Red Bull. If it tastes like that, that would probably immediately shoot this up to my favorite of these energy drink things, because even though these have half the alcohol content and come in smaller cans, I would gladly drink more of these to get the same amount of drunk, just because those other ones almost kill themselves with alcohol. Now, Tilt Blue and Green are both notable. In fact, John's still sipping on his green and he's liking it. But I think that just honestly, those are a little overboard for what a normal person who's just going to drink for the occasion and not try to get bombed. I don't think they're going to enjoy those. So if this is good, we'll be sure to let you know. Cheers. Ah, that is good. I think so. There's no alcohol in that at all from what I can taste. Like, nothing, there's no alcohol punching my taste buds right now. It's smooth, it's sweet. Hell, it's I'm not the biggest fan of Monster, and to me, it's better than Monster. So, I like this.
Yeah, this is actually really good. That's kind of a tart taste to it.
Mhm.
More of a. I've had, Monster and Rockstar. I'd have to say it's almost in between a Red Bull and a Rockstar. You
Mhm.
have your tartness in there. You really can't taste the alcohol. I mean, you can taste it a little bit, but it's not overwhelming. Where it almost tastes like an energy drink. Really, it especially for 6% alcohol in this small can. That
Yeah,
it is actually probably one of the better ones that we've had. I would choose this one over anything that we've had tonight.
yeah, it's I just took a retaste, and what I get out of it for the alcohol taste is like I don't want to really ruin anybody's impression by comparing it to a beer, because it tastes nothing like beer at all. But but the alcohol taste is that of regular beer alcohol taste. Like, if you had like a non-alcoholic beer, or which is still a pretty bad comparison, but if you've had a beer before and you could taste the alcohol in it, like a really high percent one would be like Still Reserve, and you can taste the alcohol in Still Reserve. It doesn't taste nearly that strong, but it has that type of alcohol flavor to it. So if you were able to take the alcohol taste that you get out of, say, a Milwaukee's Best Ice, or a Budweiser, if you're able to take what the alcohol taste out of those and put it into like a Monster, that is the alcohol taste you get. It's not very offending. It does not burn. It doesn't. If you smell it, doesn't make your nose hairs curl. It literally is like an energy drink that you could get elsewhere. It's great. Out of 100, I would give this one I'd give it an 80. It would score higher, but when it comes down to it, in the end, the only reason why it's still not great is because I still feel that they could make one of these with about an 8%, 9% alcohol content versus a 12%, or a 6%. I think you can get a little bit more alcohol out of these and still maintain a really good taste, as long as they follow a similar formula to what they did here. So I guess that's my opinions. I'll let John say stuff.
Yeah, this is really smooth. If you are a fan of energy drinks, this is where you want to go with his Sparks.
Mm-hmm.
It goes down smooth. You could, if you're thirsty, you could
You could drink this.
drink this. This
If you want to be refreshed.
yeah, it goes down smooth. It's not like some the tilts ones you could when you're drinking them, it's like you could taste the alcohol. You want to kind of fluctuate how much you're drinking. Now something like this actually goes down smooth.
Like
I like this.
like
This
on
is good.
a hot day, or after you were out working, you can't come in and say, yeah, I want a tilt. That sounds refreshing. You can't do it. They're wet and they're plentiful, but they just will never quench your thirst. I mean, not because the alcohol dehydrates you or nothing, but just because when you want something to quench your thirst, you want something refreshing and clean. Like, for example, when I want to quench my thirst and I'm really thirsty, I wouldn't want to go for like Steel Reserve or a a high gravity something. I would want like a Coors Light if I wanted to quench my thirst out of a beer. And this would be my energy drink, alcoholic energy drink, thirst quencher. I mean, you can pour this down. I just yeah, it's slightly carbonated. Just watch this.
I believe that this has gone down the smoothest out of all of them that we have tested tonight. We tried out all of the tilts.
We're out of time, guys. As always, have a good day.